To cross over to Bondo, where our reporter Kevin Ogutu is, and he's joining us live with details on how residents of Bondo are celebrating this day. Ogutu, good morning, and thank you so much for joining us here in KTN News Center. What is the food security like in Bondo? Because a few minutes ago I was talking to James Sangha from World Vision, security expert, and we're saying that as it stands right now, the country is not food secure.
Oh, very good morning, Brenda. Actually, all roads in Sia today are leading to a Jigo area of Bondo sub-county, in Sia County, to the home of Professor Jacob Konyango, where we are going to mark the World Food Day. And just to answer the question that you directed at me, Sia County, only 37% of Sia County is food insecure. That is quite a remarkable percentage, and that means that there's a lot that needs to be done with regards to ensuring food security in the county. And so, in line with that, of course, there have been a number of interventions that have been put across by researchers trying to bring in other food varieties that are not particularly popular here. Remember, maize happens to be the staple food here, and because of that, the climate change and irregular rainfall, there have been a number of losses in the county courtesy of the irregular rainfall. In most cases, when the rainfall they get happens to be far much below what's required to realize really good amount of harvest. And of course, on top of that, Brenda, we've also had the fall armyworm invasion. Sia County has been one of the worst hit counties when it comes to fall armyworm invasion that really raises down the entire farm of cereals, and maize being one of the worst affected. So, of course, according to the World Food Program 2016 report, we still have a number of teething problems when it comes to realizing food security in Sia County, with Sia County leading in households percentage, with those households that are led by the elderly at 31%. Just second after Vihiga 35% and Muranga at 27%. And of course now I'm right here with the host, actually, the host farmer here. This is one of the farms that has been selected by the county for the marking of this important day. And I'm here with Professor Konyango. Dr. Konyango, sorry for that, for that correction. And to start with, your farm was selected by the county government of Sia for marking this very important day. How do you feel about that?
We feel quite honored by the county to be identified as people who can transmit the information, the skills, the innovations to the community, so that we can achieve that food sustainability in the area.
We are seeing a number of people coming in, farmers, students, and others who are engaged in various farming activities. What should we expect here?
Here we expect people to observe, to listen, to discuss, and take the information back, so that they can also adopt what they see around here.
Now, I can see a number of your farms, you don't have an irrigation system in place. And from what I've gathered is that you've been able to do so well. How is it possible? Do you have a way of predicting rainfall patterns, or what's the trick?
For the large-scale production like the maize, it's very difficult to predict. The bananas, we have done a lot of conservation. We make the holes quite deep enough fertilizer, enough manure, and then we conserve the moisture. For the rest of the horticultural crops, we trap the rainfall, runoff. We have got a dump site, water dump line. We trap the surface runoff, which most people just leave to go. And then we have got also a borehole in the farm, which we use.
Okay, and now talking about the food security in Sia County, we are really doing pretty bad. So what is the way forward with regards to achieving this, which has become quite slippery over the years?
I think it is a joint effort, the extension officers and the local people. I think we import a lot of food which we should not be importing. In Sia, we import cabbages, we import vegetables, we import the rest. And these ones are what we can now produce by using with surface runoff. You store it, use small irrigation, and make a small place. We have got deep irrigation up there, you'll see it, and you can see that's how the way to go.
Siaya County is blessed with a number of permanent rivers, and I don't know, some people talk about the cost versus the benefit of using the waters for irrigation. As somebody who has been in agriculture, in commercial farming for quite some time, what do you have to say about this?
I work at Machakos University. I'm doing school agriculture at Machakos University. I admire what is happening in Machakos. The River Tana area there, when you go there, they are trapping water. They are using water conservation. This is what is missing in this area. We don't even make use of River Yala. It is nearby. Dal could never use it. Just goes to the lake and it goes. A small size of land, could be even a half an acre, can sustain a family.
Thank you very much, Daktari, for that comprehensive response to what really needs to be done in trying to ensure that Siaya County becomes food secure. So, Brenda, that is it from the horse's mouth. As I mentioned earlier on, the event is just kicking off. And we also expect Siaya Governor Cornelia Sanga to be here. And of course, as the Daktari has mentioned, there is need to conserve water for the purpose of ensuring that we get more yields from our farms than what we are used to, given the unpredictability of the rainfall patterns in Siaya County. Back to you in studio, Brenda.
Thank you so much, Kevin Ogutu, bringing us up to date with how residents of Bondo constituency in Siaya County are celebrating this important day, World Food Day.